Hi guys and girls, your anime crazies, Stargirlnice here. Welcome back to my channel where I review and react to different kinds of anime I can get my cheeky little hands on. Here we are with another video today. I do hope you enjoy. This video is just a review about the episode we've watched today. If you'd like to see the full reaction, click on the link down below. I hope you enjoy and I'll see you guys there. Ciao for now. Well, I really did like the episode. It was the conclusion of the sports festival arc, but it did feel anticlimactic because of Bakugo and Todoroki's fight. Now you think when the episode starts, you see Bakugo of his journey, mostly his journey of how he wants to be the best. And I understand, your determination and his pride. I feel his pride does take over a lot though, and his ego just needs to be checked. But he wants to be the best. And I respect that. That's cool. Just find a different way around it. But anyway, we get into the battle and Todoroki can't bring his best. He can't bring his A game because of his match with Midoriya. He's rattled. But because Midoriya has opened his eyes, he's started to think about things. Maybe he could do things differently. Maybe he can be the hero he wants to be by using both of his powers. He doesn't have to feel that it's his father's or his mother's. It's his own power. And that's thanks to Midoriya. And before the match, Todoroki's always thinking about Midoriya. He even asked Bakugo, you guys were childhood friends, what was he like? So he really wants to know more about him, even though that ticks Bakugo off apparently. Why does Bakugo think Midoriya helping him is a bad thing? Well, this is what I thought when I first saw this. I kind of find out why Bakugo is like what he is to Midoriya in season 3, and it still annoys me. But we won't get into that. So yeah, this battle only lasted for 10 minutes of the episode because even though Todoroki wasn't going to do it, wasn't going to use his fire because, well, at first we thought he was, and then Endeavor speaks and that just throws him off. So, yep, Endeavor, just don't like him. And we think he's not going to do it because he's saying, I'm sorry, Bakugo, I can't do it, I'm unsure, and he just questions himself. But then Midoriya speaks to him. He just yells, do your best, and he's like, yes, alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, I bet that set off so many shippers around the world for those two. Me included. Let's not get into that. Anyway, and you think he's gonna do it, but then all his memories of his dad and his mum comes back to him, and I feel for him because not only did he get a lot of physical abuse as a child from his dad, he also got psychological torture from him too. And even a little bit from his mum. Because of the teapot being spilt over his face. Yes, that is physical abuse, but also it was a little psychological, thinking that he could have thought his mum abandoned him or hated him because of his father. And that made him hate his dad even more. And as I said in the episode, she was psychologically tortured as well as abused, but more psychologically, thanks to Endeavor. And because of all that abuse, physical and emotional, she just snapped. And as she's trying to tell her mum, I need to get out of here, Todoroki it was just bad timing. She didn't know what to do. There was a teapot there and she just snapped because as he's looking around the corner, all she can see is his left side. She turns around and there he is, the left side that she feels unbearable with. And just snapped. And believe me, I will never feel sorry for her for what she did to Todoroki. But I do feel sorry for her for what has happened to her that led to what she did to Todoroki. I will never condone what she did. But it takes a lot for Todoroki to go back to the hospital, to go to the hospital. He never went in the first place. He went to the hospital to talk to her, to make things better. I love the fact before he went, his sister's like, but you need to get permission from Dad. He's like, yeah, whatever. The attitude, like, yeah, whatever. Shows he does not like his dad. And of course he doesn't. Well, who would? Oh. But I love the fact that he wants to figure things out and he wants to help his mum. He still loves her, even though what she did to him. And it was just a one-time thing, what she did. I mean, again, I will not condone what she did. But I understand where he's coming from. Endeavour should be locked up. That's all I can say. So even though we had a lot of this episode focused on, well, half of it really, on Bakugo, we had a lot of character building with Todoroki. Only for like brief moments, like beginning and the end of the episode. The beginning with the fight against Bakugo, and at the end where Todoroki's visiting his mum. You got a lot out of that. It may not have been much, but you got a lot. And there was Bakugo. He wants to be the champion, understandable. He wants to show everyone what he can do. He just feels he was cheated because Todoroki did not bring his best. He feels that Todoroki did his best against Midoriya, but not him. And that angers him more. And I can understand that, Todoroki hasn't brought his best against him, but he can't take it out on Midoriya. Leave Midoriya out of this. It's not his fault. Oh. But, I mean, I understand he's frustrated and everything, but he needs to chill. Like at the reward ceremony, he had to be tied up just to get him on the podium. Overkill, yes, but still. For someone like Bakugo, I don't think it's that much of an overkill. And as All Might's given him his award, his gold medal, he said to him, you may not look at this as a reward, just look at it as a battle scar. And I get that. He could have. He really could have, but his ego, pride, whatever it is, just yelling, don't get that near me, and his anger, his angry face even scared. Oh my God, scary. And we even see it still in his mouth when they're all at school, and I think this is why I just couldn't like him. I just couldn't like him in season 2. 1 and 2, no. As I said, end of season 3, I started to like him. I mean, I did feel for him with his... Because when I could hear it in his voice and his face at the point where he's trying to get Todoroki back up to battle again. It's like saying, you can't do this to me. This is not how I wanted to win. I felt for him. Because then I could see a genuine Bakugo. But not this egotistic madman. And I'm sorry, half the time in this episode, his face he pulled, oh my God, looked like a villain. He just looked like a villain. So yeah, that's 2 of the characters we really focused on. 1 more. Tanya Ida. I couldn't. I really felt like I was going to cry. Even though, again, very small, we learned a lot. I mean, how much he loves and respects his brother and looks up to him as not just as his brother, but also a hero. And to see his brother in that bed, in that hospital bed like that, it was heartbreaking. And oh God, I feel like crying now thinking about it. Because I have an older brother, and if I ever saw him in the hospital like that, I wouldn't know what to do. My heart would be literally broken. So I feel for Ida, and because of this, will lead into the second half of season 2. And we're going to see a lot of character building with Ida. I just feel for him, I really do. And as he's getting there, we hear Midoriya say, "Please be okay, Tensei." It shows not only Midoriya's big kind heart, but also how much he cares for his friends. I think since he started UA, Ida and Uraraka have become his best friends. His very best friends. And yes, Bakugo is his childhood friend. And his rival. Todoroki, I think Midoriya sees him as a best friend, but again, a rival. Hopefully we'll see more friendship building between them two as well, because Midoriya and Todoroki are my favourites. I'll admit that. Oh my gosh, this episode. So much character building. And it wasn't massive, it didn't fill up the whole episode. We literally got to see at least 3 character buildings from just little snippets here and there. It's absolutely insane. And I do like the tiny little clip right at the end. When Uchaka's parents come to see her, they were weird. Who greased their kid like that? Monsters. And I did not know Midoriya had a little bit of a sharp mouth on him. When his mum is explaining how she fainted this many times. And he's like, "Oh, you look like a braver hero than I am." Cheeky kid! Wow, Midoriya. Didn't know you had the sarcastic streak in you. I blame Bakugo. He's a bad experience. No, I'm kidding. Oh, and Bakugo, right at the end. Who brushes their teeth like that? Who brushes their teeth? I do like the fact we got to hear his mum. And I bet all the fans at that point, before season 3 came out, was like, "Oh, we want to meet this mother." Didn't disappoint. Didn't disappoint with his mum. Well, what a conclusion to the sports festival arc. Yes, the last fight was anticlimactic, sad to say, but it basically just wrapped it all up nicely and helped us link into the next half of season 2. What's going to happen, what we're getting prepared for. I can't wait to start that one up. Well, that's it from me, guys and girls. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit that bell. And you know the reaction video is in the link down below. And I had fun with this one, and I hope you guys did too. I'll see you on the next video. Ciao for now.